And we're back. This is and my day gets shot to hell when this happens. For some reason, the album cover, we're not allowed to see it. I, I don't understand. I'm not gonna cry. It happened, but this is the real deal. It got me. Yeah, this was a good one, so you got to get it. I mean, I've learned a lot since I had to purge all my videos over to Rumble, and depending on what happens, I won't know till the end of the video where it's gonna go. Uh, Subject matter: uncommon valor, a Vietnam story. I'm guessing it gets to stay on this here on YouTube, but I don't know yet. We obviously can't talk about uh, factual. There's a lot of stuff we're not supposed to talk about. So, yeah, no, it's weird.
I have spoken to you from this office, where so many decisions have been made that shape the history of this nation. I have always tried to do what was best.
Ano? Alam ang likod dito.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm over here, this job is evil. They sent me here to Vietnam to kill innocent people. My mother wrote me, said the president, he doesn't care. He trying to leave the footprints of America here. They say we're trying to stop Chinese expansion, but I ain't seen no Chinese since we landed. Sent my whole entire unit thinking we could win against the Viet Cong guerrillas there in Gia Dinh. I didn't sign up to kill women or any children. For every enemy soldier, we killing 6 civilians. Yeah, and it ain't right to me. I ain't got enough of motherfucking fighting me. It frightens me, and I just wanna see my son and moms. But over here they dropping 7 million tons of bombs. I spend my days dodging all these booby traps and mines, and at night praying to God that I get back alive. And I'm forced to sit back and wonder why I was a part of Operation Rollen Thunder. In a foxhole with 9 months left here. Jungle like the fucking harbinger of death here. I don't wanna be here, I'm scared. I just wanna go home. You fucking kidding me? Don't be a pussy. Don't you love your country? I like being here.
True story.
I'm ready.
Call me Thorburn, John A. Staff Sergeant, marksman, skillin', killin', illin'. I'm able and willing, kill a village elephant, raping and pillage a village. Illegitimate killers, U.S. military guerrillas. This ain't no real war, Vietnam shit. World War II, that's a war. This is just a military conflict. Soothing, drug abusing, Vietnamese women screwing, sex, gambling, and boozing. All this shit is amusing, bitches and guns. This is every man's dream. I don't wanna go home where I'm just an ordinary human being. Special op, Huey chopper, gun shit, run shit, gook run when the minigun spit, won't miss, kill shit, spit 4,000 bullets a minute. Victor Charlie hit trigger, hit it, I'm in it to win it, get it. The lieutenant hit it, the villain I been it, a killing I did it, crippled did it, pictures I painted is vivid, livid, a wizard with weapons, a secret mission, we bout to begin it. Government funded behind enemy lines, bullets is spraying, it's heating up 100 degrees. The enemies, the North Vietnamese, bitch please, ain't no sweat, I'm totally at ease. Until I see the pilot got hit, and we bout to hit some trees. Taylor Road to bro, crash land, American man, Cambodia, right in the enemy hand. Take a swig of the whiskey to calm us. Them yellow men wearing black pajamas, they wanna harm us. They all up on us, bang bang. Bullet hit my chest, feel no pain. To my left, the captain caught a bullet right in his brain. Body parts flying, loss of limbs, explosions, bad intentions. I see my best friend's intestines. Pray to the one above, it's raining, I'm covered in mud. I think I'm dying, I feel dizzy, I'm losing blood. I see my childhood, I'm back in the arms of my mother. I see my whole life, I see Christ, I see bright lights, I see Israelites, Muslims and Christians in peace, no fights. Black, whites, Asians, people of all types. I must have died, then I woke up surprised I'm alive. I'm in a hospital bed, they rescued me, I survived. I escaped the war, came back, but ain't escape Agent Orange. 2 of my kids born handicapped, spastic, quadriplegia, microcephalic, cerebral palsy, cortical blindness, name it, they had it. My son died, he ain't live, but I still try to think positive, cause in life, God take, God give.
Now, let's see if I'm understanding this correctly. Was that I've read a few of the comments. Was that RA? Is that RA rapping? Yeah. In the from the position of Vinny's dad. Didn't his dad come back Agent Orange and fuck? I mean, no disrespect. I don't know enough of this. I don't know enough to speak. So I know I was born in '69. It means the first 5 years of my life, first 6 years of my life were this topic. This is my childhood, unfortunately. I said it the other day. I finally have realized why we had so many war toys to play with. Because a lot of my buddies' dads had just got home. Or something like that, you know what I mean? It was everywhere because the guys were just returning and aren't getting treated with any respect. So I suppose the bags, the gear, certain stuff just get thrown to the kids for toy. It's very interesting, and I'll tell you what I think of. I can't. I'm not positive. I think it's Full Metal Jacket. I'm almost positive when they're in the helicopter. You wanna know what stuck with me? What? It is from a movie, but it seems like the movie's an indictment of the war when you get down to it, and some of the mental conditioning that they do, right, with the first half, the basic training portion of the movie. Then they get out there, and I think he's a photographer or writer, right? So they're in that helicopter, and dude's just wiping out people in rice paddies. It's horrific. And the guy's like, and I don't want to be vulgar. I don't want you to be offended, but if you just listen to what we listen to, there's a lot of heaviness in there, right? He's talking about seeing his, dude's getting his brains blown out. I see my buddy's intestines. So back in that film, he's shooting out the door of the chopper, and something about, what's the line? The thing about shooting women and kids. In the end, it's you just don't lead them as much, and it's the most cold, horrific. So the line should, right? I think a lot of people, those lines just disappear. The tension of maybe the shootout scene at the end, they remember that. But that line, that horrible line, the cold, callous, calculating truth of that line is it speaks volumes to the diabolical nature of man to write the line, to know that that's a thinking process, to make the complete realization that men thought that way. And then to after coming full circle, putting in the box and looking at it, we can step outside the box and go, man, following bad orders gets bad results. And the moment we as men, women, children, we as humanity decide we will no longer follow bad orders from people who don't have the moral authority to tell us what to do in the first place. Stop signing your name on the dotted line like you give yourself. No other human is your master, right? Y'all get that. I know the people that enjoy this music know that. Because they're full of anger and resentment, and they know that they've been shafted nonstop. And then this can stay on YouTube. There's nothing inappropriate. This is all fact. I guess if they get mad at me for this, then screw it. I don't deserve to have a voice. Because these are subjects we should be talking about. Screw brushing all this stuff under the table, right? I can't endorse a socialist utopia, but I could certainly endorse holding the elitist power structure accountable for their actions against the people. And I'm pretty sure that would unify us more than anything we ever had. We don't need alien invasion to unify the people. We need to shine the light on the cockroaches that run our lives, and we all will probably get in line. I'm guessing the majority of us do not want these sickos profiting and profiteering and promoting their poisonous agendas. There's a lot of P words. Yeah, I guess I kind of stopped at the worst spot. Oh, hey, this is very possibly Rollen Green wrecks your favorite song. I mean, I've only been doing that for 4 months. It definitely could happen again today. I don't think it did, though. I think we're probably all on the same page. You have every right to go down in the description, click this link, and listen to this song on replay all day. Absorb it like a sponge. Take it in. Maybe realize that everything in there, I don't think there was any lies in there. We got pretty good evidence that it's a globalist agenda that was pushed by that the narrative is pretty much crumbled, and we see what's going on, right? They brag about it, they admit to it. I mean, just this morning I was watching someone because this wonderful gal, I think she got 161 lawyers, and they're going to start going on. You know, there was all this Darth Vader data that came out. I am much safer now as long as I do what I'm told. All the evidence that this is bad for me will be hidden from you, just like the results of Agent Orange and what it was doing. Oh, wow, I wonder how that all ties together. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not. Think about that for a second, though. There we go. There it is. That's what we needed to see. That's what. Okay, so if the Agent Orange, that was the put on, right? They knew how bad it was. Of course they did. Just like DDT, all this stuff. They know what they know because they have accountants who crunch the numbers, and as long as they don't got to pay more for the dead people than they profit, they're cool. Where would I just lie? If you think I lied there, you go somewhere else. This ain't the channel for you, because that's for sure. Your life is only worth $, and they're gonna crunch those numbers and figure out what's better, killing you or not killing you. If it's easier to pay off the deaf suits than fix the faulty wiring, that's another movie for you though. There's a deep one. Then fix the faulty wiring in the turn signal. Funny. I got time now. We got nothing but time. I'll put a link to my Rumble down here too, just so you know. There's a lot more of this, but we got where I go way farther. I guess I'm an opinionated asshole. My opinions are for entertainment purposes only. So don't get bent out of shape. I don't know nothing, and I'm not telling anyone how to live. But I got mad respect for Vinny for sure. RA, I don't know him enough. I've seen just a few of his things. I thought everything, unless I'm wrong on who was spitting. I hope I'm not trying to talk like I'm hip and young. I'm just saying that eventually I'll pick up more shit. And I'll talk this way. And if you knew how I talked when I got out of the joint, you wouldn't even know me. Shit, dog, you wouldn't know me, motherfucker, at all. I'm not even going to get into it. But, yeah, when I got out of the joint, I was a different dude. So they lied to our guys about the poisonous chemicals they're using. They lied to us about the quality of our protection, but demanded we do it anyways. At a certain point, when do you stop saying yes to that kind of shit? Now, I stopped right away. I think I complied twice because I had to get some lumber and I didn't want to deal with it. I think it was on week 2. I've said this many times. There was 90 days of tension in the county I lived in. And that was at the very, 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 very start. And it just disappeared. Why? The sheriffs refused to participate. So, think about what I just said a minute ago. It's about following immoral orders. All they had to do, and all they proved to the entire county, was they actually had that constitutional authority to say no, because the other group asking them to comply had zero authority and was pretending. It was an act. They just acted like you were supposed to comply. Then you comply, they win. Thank God. On everything I hold sacred, I live in a place where men who know where their power is derived from made decisions based on the correct positioning, right? They don't got no power to tell us anything. The confused people think they have power over them. No one's got power over you. Hell, if you're a confirmed atheist, you don't even have to answer to God. You're, I guess, the ultimate example of humanity on earth. Now, I don't believe that, but you can. I don't complain. I don't hate atheists. I don't hate Christians. I don't hate anybody. I have to know you. I would have to know who, what, when, where, why, and, enough backstory and lore to know if my opinions were valid. But we all get to have opinions. It's just a fact. You can't deny that. Fire ass tune, Uncommon Valor, A Vietnam Story, Jedi Mind Tricks. I'll put that link. I got a bunch of Jedi Mind Tricks, some other stuff. I think I was doing a full album over there on Rumble. And we are at a point in time and space where we have to make some decisions. Are we going to follow immoral orders? Or are we going to say, no, you do not have the authority to tell me to oppress my fellow humans ever again? Because without the people following the orders, the oppression ends. Do you think the few head members of the World Economic Forum can get anything done without their enforcers? Do you think those pencil neck geek nerds could come to your home and do anything to you? Of course they can't. They're terrified of any real men. They send stupider men with guns who follow orders to do their bidding. And I don't want to be a dick, but if you're following bad orders, you're an idiot. Plain and simple.